Wellness.
Sami Opusini. Indeed, this is the ultimate sports here on HS Television, and as usual, we're going to treat you with the best of sporting activities, making the world of sport. Indeed, boxing world is actually suffering a loss of a very, very wonderful gentleman. A gentleman I interviewed here on this platform. Yes, Herbert Ni Papo Alote. Yes, he died. That was yesterday. Very, very unfortunate. We're just hoping that God will keep him in the blossom arm of his. Definitely will be trying to celebrate a man who is living all his life trying to help Ghana boxing. And of course, he was handling Alote Kofi Boxing Championship in Jamestown. We'll try and get up close with him on that in an interview that Dennis Moore did. Of course, it's a packed show, and I know that you're going to love it. Guess what? I have the General of Ghana Sports here in my studios. If you didn't know, if you're actually oblivious, you're talking about Samuel Haywood Okan, an astute journalist, classic by all standard. I'm sure that when you surf through online, you will know that definitely this man is a gem. I mean, he's a boxing guru, no two ways about that. And above all, he's a sportsman. Yes, he writes every sport. The only journal that writes every sport. So the show is packed. We are going to do football. Yes, the season is coming up, so there is a lot to talk about as well in this particular season. The English Premier League just about starting up. Tottenham Hotspur winning the Audi Cup against Bayern Munich. So there is a lot to talk about. But the show is much more interactive. So get interactive on my line on 0244 30 64 26. Remember, it doubles as a WhatsApp line. So keep your messages coming. And remember, this show is live. Yes, it's live on the social media platforms. You can contact us on Andy Glow TV. Yes, that's on YouTube. Then, of course, on Facebook is Ultimate Sports HS Television. So just like, share, let other people also get up close, because today is much more education, much more fun. And I know that you're going to love it. Then, of course, I also have a lady seated next to me. She's a lady by every standard, but of course, lady in pugilism. Yes, Yago Chavez. She's here with me. I tell you, it's going to be something else. It's going to be something else. If you know boxing through and through, you know that she has been a flag bearer, more or less like carrying the torch for Ghana when it comes to boxing. We will try and get to know her more, what she's been doing and all that. Of course, like I said, the show is live on YouTube on Andy Glow Television. There's Andy Glow TV. So it's just Andy then Glow TV. That's on YouTube. And of course, on Facebook, you have Ultimate Sports HS Television. My producer is trying to dictate to me, but no way. I carry the show. Remember, the show is much more interactive. Like I told you already, get in touch on 0244 30 64 26. Yes, 0244 30 64 26. But right about now, let's celebrate a man who is dedicated all his life to boxing. The fact that his father carried that mantle, and he also took center stage of it. Talking about Herbert Ni Papo Alote Kofi. Yes, let's go watch him as he had his interview with Dennis Moore in April. Then, of course, when we are back, we talk more.
To the show, it is Ultimate Sports right here on HSTV, and this is where we talk all sports right here. My name is Dennis Moore, of course. I've been joined in the studios by Herbert Ni Alote Papo. I mean, he has multitudes of names. Papo Alote Kofi. You see, I mean, very elongated, of a name. Wow, Ni Papo. He's a boxing promoter, and of course, also a member of the GBA, board member, so to speak. And we are actually coming to talk about boxing, of course, in Ghana. He's also so much, engulfed in juvenile boxing. Ni Papo Alote Kofi is airborne now. Ni, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moore.
Yabionye.
We are in the house.
Well, from that, I think it's a very, very nice slogan for such,
Yes. Last year we had a promotion together with, it was back then it was called TIBA Promotions.
Okay.
And that had the Trust Sports Emporium and the Ghana Boxing Authority as partners.
Okay.
And so we're thinking of a slogan that would rhyme with the boxing world.
Okay.
Something that would be real. And boxing, as you know, comes from Asafo Achule, from Gamashi. And so we thought we would put in a line where pugilists would be able to tell each other, you know, I can thrash you, I can beat you up, and so you know. And then I brought it up, and everybody else thought it was a little crazy, but now it's the in thing. Everybody's saying the same thing. The two things they're saying in Jamestown right now is Yabi Unye, and the other one is Jamestown Sunny. All my brothers in Jamestown watching us right now, they're like Jamestown Sunny. Yabi Unye.
What is that? Jamestown Sunny? Meaning
Jamestown Sunny means Jamestown matters. The matters in Jamestown.
Jamestown.
You know.
And don't you love this man? Yeah, oh boy. I guess we all have a place to go, right? But of course, we're not going to boggle ourselves down because there's a lot. I'm sure that he himself won't be happy if we get all sad. And of course, he's been a true boxing person. And of course, today we have boxing people gracing this show. Yes, the general himself. General, maybe you say something about this sudden event.
Oh, you know, me, Alute, is a brother, is a friend, is a business partner, is everything. At times he'll be calling me every morning, we'll crack jokes, we share ideas about our Fist of Fury. He's a fund member of the Fist of Fury. He's one of our members. We started with him. And he has been doing very good things. Like juvenile boxing. He likes juvenile boxing, especially juvenile. So he has been organizing this juvenile boxing every 2 weeks at Jamestown.
Yes.
City engineers.
Around the
Lighthouse area. You know, just promoting tourism and the game. You know, so this guy has been doing very wonderful. And it's sad that at this moment that we needed him most, our Lord took him. But it's all good and well. Nobody knows, no, so it's good. He has played his part. He has done well. And it's a place to look at our own or change or whatever we are doing, do it better. You know, and know our God and know our Christ and get salvation. That's the most important thing. You know.
Where were you when you first heard the news, and what really happened to him?
No,
if you can
it's good
let
about
us
this social media, Facebook. I saw it on Facebook. Every morning when I wake up, I look at Facebook, WhatsApp on my phone and see the news and whatever going there. So I saw the news on Facebook. So I called this number. Then his daughter picked it up, and so I said, "Oh, Oko Sewood, Oko Ebe, Ejimi, Mankene no Ejimi." I was sad. Then, you know, I called Ato, Ato. Okay, then I said of it. Oh, Charlie, what do we do? And I said, okay, we can do something. How many children has he got? I say, I don't know much about his family, so I know his wife, but the number of children he has, I don't know much. But it's very sad. It's very sad. You know, that was a brother.
Very sad. I don't know about Yako Chavez. If you knew the man, and if you want to say something, of course, you see here. We allow, the most important thing is that we speak our language. I'm sure very soon we'll start speaking our local language. So Yako will do us the honors and speak to our people out there who are watching us. Of course, you can also get in touch on 0244 30 64 26 on my line. Indeed, we're trying to, you know, entertain or probably satisfy all the customers as far as the people who are watching us, the viewers are concerned. You know, yes. Yako, how well did you know this man? And do you have anything to say about him? You can speak down for me.
My name is Papa. At the same time, I just the last time me Jena arena Jena Shimini Batanko, Mindo, Jenes Monday, and Nika Machens, 1 year. They came like she no first lady. Some no pictures, no training, no bet can be. Me, I'm a fan, I'm a capital arena, Bonafecato is bar. Na me remember. Kalako is a good idea. On Trajana and Kalaka, no ni. You can only me well and no venture man feeling. And Pale in my bone train can be Kalaka a shape only jammy jiwi. Kel can jammy or fear kickboxing or fear in the Shkanoka when I do not I can only no fiano. No Trajana and wake I may show. She na can't me no me feel fine. No, I'm inviting me Maya. No, me a Jimmy Chalet. They send the videos can be they can make up, but then they catch one. Nekeni alena anu ni boyfriend shi boy keni apete shi kemi bamba na nikala ke Ghana le coffee no kwela ma appreciate aja keshi eji wo Ghana flag no iye mi na ni boys espiba na anya ka me picture si pete shalu na mi na anya fe mi mo na ke pete shafa leke o nka ni jawa machine ne ke ma ke iye 1 million ko ni ke patri ni ke ko ni kala ke yo eno tumo 3 months ta me se mi ko bi na ke o ya nke o ya jimi ni kele yo ke o ma shabu video le ba shabu video ni ba kwe ke on keep on machine no ba gbele machine Kenya ka fon no no jibi ni nke na le mi ko no onye mo mi ko ni Facebook ni ina ni ka de ni ka ni na mi ko shi iye o ma bi ke de na ka obi no na le na ka no ndu mo shi di phone no fe di no no ni ke.
Well, of course, she recounted everything about the man. The fact that the man was even trying to help him, you know, when tourist comes to Jamestown. I mean, she is the first lady who actually took into pugilism. So he wanted her to be showcased there so that they will see her and all that. I mean, this man was well big when it comes to tourism and boxing, and he knew what he was doing. And I don't know what to say. I'm sure that you understood everything from everything that she said. But this is what we're going to do. We're not going to boggle ourselves down. Today also happens to be the 1 year marking ceremony for another person who also died in boxing, talking about Francis Loco. They will be having the ceremony today too at Jamestown. It's been a sudden, I mean, months. yes. Sudden. Did I say 1 year? 1 week. So in actual fact, he died 2 weeks ago. So let's say 2 weeks. So, but the most important thing is that this month has been a very interesting month. This is my birth month, and I'm surprised anyway. But God knows better. But since January is here and Chavez too is here, this is what we're going to do. If you didn't know this lady, I'm going to let you relive memory lane. I hope my producer is very set because she has brought a lot of honor to Ghana. If you can see this, there's some of the achievements. Yes, when she was actually recently awarded by the Women in Sports Association, the WISA. It's an NGO, and you can see it. Yes, I've always wondered, the Chavez, how did you get that name? Because I know you are Yako Anan.
Yeah, Yako Anan.
Yako, okay. Forgive me if I'm murdering the name. I mean, it's within context. My mother is... You have a similar name like my mom. Anyway, go on.
Many one in Nanakembe, Yashan Abachemi, Akawata, Yano boxing. Ni unke bo se fi trouble wa da gin ka me no wo fe ni ne bo le buko ko je so no ho no ko se ko je ka yi ko bo elebe o isako no ka achumi ni ya ni ke chinse mashi ke nke ta ko ya fi ni be mbo be kan bi eji ke ko no ni me le majibo awon no ya Germany Abachemi je na salowe ke wa ta o ye ni no box shi ne ko na ke o no ni bi enchumi aka ye pi enye je memo no bo chomene ke odabi beni odumoshino kasi onemi na ke talent oba nyofi nke la ke yo wo monitoring na ikotiniji imami blada achole kwatilai share mi no ko jipo no woji mi no share mi ne na mi je na ba je me no ke be ko nka mi no papa ne ko mi na kimi ile mi ne ko mi lo shi no mi train asma le ba je fe e ba gba ni bi ni ile no intash boko na ba ke wonta ya fi exhibition ni bi ake o exhibition mi ni dish ka shi keji amge o ba nyo TV no ba graphic ni mi u ne ke o ya po TV na be ko le ke cho ni no mi ma TV won te wa no your real cinema in sure ba fi fine ke no say in ba start serious training yo ya je me no na ke o awo ju ko afi championship mi ni ji bu kon fire ke Stevie Odu na wo ye ko ke je Nigeria ke ba cho yo didi abo nke yo ba ninka you no ka je me no na me ke na ka obo dey feel like no she no to mo Chavez
on that of course. But General, you've been writing for sports for a very, very long time. Very soon my producer will actually show some videos of Chavez so that we, at least we relive memory lane. She's still into active boxing though. But General, you've known her for some time now. What would you say about her, and how have you seen her over these years?
She has the desire to box, and she has the art. Not everybody can box. It's about talent or football. Some people can believe what better than other people. It's like that. Somebody can draw better than other people. It's talent or skill. So she's best with it. She knows how to stand, she knows how to punch, she knows how to jab, she knows how to do everything about boxing. Because she has been watching the boxers train. A house in Bukum was where the boxers were training. The same house where she was staying at Bukum, that's where the boxers were staying. With I this about that, all the Bukum Banko, they all came to that gym to train. That's the first gym at Bukum itself. There's a gym there.
Okay, yeah, I know that small gym.
Yeah, it's a round gym. It's not a square gym, it's round. That's where they get
But the place is very small.
Yeah, it's very small. Yeah, so we are tight, we are cornered, you can defend yourself and come out.
Wow.
So they have to do meetings. So that's where she started from. So she has been seeing the boxers train and she has been watching everything. So she got the talent, the skill, everything, and she wanted to be a boxer. But she said she hasn't derived anything out of the boxing. She has traveled outside to Germany, Russia, London, other places. She hasn't got what she wanted in boxing. At the time, even the ministers or the sports authorities wanted Ghana to stop female boxing.
Wow.
Because the minister didn't like it, and they didn't want females to box.
Which minister was this?
Oh, I don't want to mention names. But I know we're taking boxing to the Commonwealth Games. We're taking boxing to the African Games and Olympic Games. And 2 females will be fighting for Ghana at the African Games.
Who are these females?
I forgot their names. One is from Ghana and one is from America.
Yeah.
Only the American Games. Yes. And 8 boys will fight for Ghana at the Commonwealth African Games. And I bet you boxing will be about 5 medals.
Wow.
It's a bet.
Wow.
At least boxing is going to be about 5 medals with the 10 who are going.
When this man says something, you don't have to challenge him. He's been there through and through. He's been writing since, centuries, time immemorial. But let me ask you this. First of all, why do you feel disappointed in boxing, or probably boxing officialdom, that they've not done enough for boxing? And secondly, are you still active? Are you still active, especially female boxing? I must lay emphasis, because even if they were male boxing, they are not doing much.
And we have 10 world champions.
And that's why do you feel let down by your own nation?
No, maybe na Wagana be a kaji na you Facebook be ne. What you best said more. Now at the same time, Germany, Jenabon in be match, Nino me and Kele contact. Ni benimana in your graphic, me mana yenke no honey in na hope. Ake Benny in future that she be interested in. Sanima Nima me and Nima Fi. Kaga no say me graphic, I win TV station, radio station, near Kemiat and even touching ke oh. Tracker Nima and Fiona can be in tracker no cocaine, Sanima Kobe, Sanima Yele, Matrini. The boy said about bone spiral can be, in fact, but it tell you more than 7 times. Niano. In like a mother say, can it be a buy here? They call a letter, I need in Shifen UK. In Babon fights in Namo can it be in Bate Germany, in Bate Australia, she in Bate she. Sorry, I can she a bad and fair keji in the world of no Jabba Cashin Tashin again. The J boxing, you know, Nimano, a Colamachu. Local office. She boxing no more. Ni boxing can she a bit easy. Kaji 12 rounds will no best no kebana. No one no the Obena Gino. Ni game work she Kaji na campo 26. I now appreciate the Kaji award ni Jane may remember. In Tashi ni in the local
Antigora.
Ni natural the woman for Bachabu, actual Antigora and Kel. Me woman, they get woman like a trouble no make you know, woman never try make a boji akosha selling of anime. Make a money man nabu, make a home, and a cake and a cake. Caught up banje Nigeria. If it's all like a Kevin Award, neutrally future, and came on my way, Henishia yo. Woman neck and my person, Abraham Yablake, Kajo Facebook, and I'm okay, Mamma, she walk in Kajino, I will remember. Mamma Tower Fair award go. No work over one will go. Obanyo hami amele ke o amele ma manje na ke o lenche ba twa no kwale na ba twa mini ameke ni ne ba mi bi na ke ni ami ife ma re wa aja ke shin Ghana remember me ato mi no boxing so ake mi bon chenye po ake o ke phone ne po habo ko no wo sen ke petesh ko ne inobi ni jense ke ba ke jinye ma no don na me ka ke manage flagish ni me imbla ewa na me ke award ne ba ha mi na me ka ta imba ge je me iye medals ko me je me because me lo ni bi you can like shin in shifa ne ke obanye ke ju a interview obanye okay fita no ke keji ona fight no tashi more than 2 years okolo chuno ko no tashi besani o train na tashi 2 years ekole shika ko je ko ba moko support moko wabo besani no train na anwe ekolo ba train ko ba mo yibo sometimes
so you're actually watching the lady on your screen. Yes.
Bek mo baba ye makufo bek ma traje no shi je na wo mi wale ko ni ameka award ne ha mi ani ba na iwale ye game ni no ni nyeno ni ke boxing ni ke man ne ko pe ni ji alaji nusa ni ke me ke imbi yo ka pa talent bo no mi oni di no ko no ka no mbembe boots imba ni ke me ne ke what mi no yo ni ke no mbembe ko ke ma send bo no ko lele ni ya je no qualify 5 million ya e boots ya e ni bi ekopo wo ne ya e no fia no ma start training ke vi try like ya gym ke o ko ta no ko e bi ma fe ma bu e ke try be ko je na ba send mi credit bi ko ma mishka e ke ma ne ha mi ka e ne ke je ke ka pa ano je mo yin game no wo send mo ba wo yin ya because ye ni ifan gbe keshe ni ba tashi bi ane imbe 1 cedi ko ke ya ko ya account mi ke na imbe 1 cedi imbe 50 Ghana po ni efetu mo ima mi bi wofa ni efetu mo ko ni mi ji mo ni no mo wo mi ke je mi akeshi ekole ma wo ku eyin nya ni naka ni bi no ko ya no na keshi eyin ahihwe mo na egba na kesenta se ekole ma tra ni ke bo yo ni e na ise ni 30 Ghana ni se ha mi credit alaji nusa na wo se no mishika kemita no ko be shi egba na ke je no fa no san ni pa agba because kwa me je mi pe kwa bo se no ni ba bon agbene mi neche ke to de ka aji ma baje e ko ya ke ba ya ke aji ma ke ya ke aji mi ba no e ba na kan so mi neche agbene ke ma chi yen ma gbene no ni ma fe because inu chumo ni mo ni ba bon training ke ni bi shi no ni pe ni gba na ji bi ana wo ye Ghana ni shi ne awa e wo me ni ba na me kase fi amenya me ba game mi wo ye beke ko enji mi ni ikele fe ospare 8 months 10 months eno wa shi no me ba ye wo eni keep ni ba ni we ko le ke yen ni bi fi oje na be ni master training ma mi ni bi ko mi ni un lo njela na kan ni bi e ha mi aja ke mi mo ko ha mi o sa ni ka mo ko be ko sa ni ki ale na ni te ala je mi shika ya ene ke ni bi he ni fe awa mi ke ni bi e ba sha ko phone ni yen tai di no ni ke fi mi ni yin fe clock o na screen na nje ni hin ki ba mane he phone ni ke kimi je na ke ma ke ba me ko dani mi gbe na je no ko ba phone ni yen ni ke sha picture ni ke ta studio ni mi le live na atwa mi aka ba wo mi ni bi aka ma ke shi e ka se no chumo if you ala shi isha na ja e gbo ntwe a face store ha mi ko ni gbe ke bi ye ni ba se ke wo pa gym no ba alo le bi ba training no ta no ya ne she na kan ta me o ba no shi ke wo te gym no ba wo pa le bi na kai e ka me ka se because onu no ka ya yin yo gym ni ta she ye feeling ni ke ba ga je ni mi ta ma chon ga la fe ye mi ska mo ko je because fe je den che ni feel like she e tree fe ye game ni e make you no ko game she still like be ni fe ake mi ta ma pa mo ke ba o mi ba e inye commercial man ka shi be ni ma pa tree ma ke at 5:30 ba mi because e show she atu ma pa 5:36 tani te ma jofu video se po ya ko ni shi ni na ni ma ni pi ma chi tai ma chwa tai ma jofu ma chi dade ma fe ni ne fe nani mashije me mabashe no ka je hotel le ko lo be no ko ni no ko je ko ba ka je alaji support me e ko le je na support me ko support me ke se te ma fete emi shi ni ishi before ni ba ye je me no ni ti apasha oni ba the same place je me no yo no mi ni me no na me jo mi kita ya eni ado ba ka obe no ko ajo mi ake so ake kini shin for shi je ameji me ni ko na money your money penny ko she no need to your page ame wawo ake wo ye ni wo first sponsor kaji me jese ba me ye wo no ma be you box at UK me wa me na you box at UK ya ke ba bi ene ni kele training kele fe no fiano she ne ba ne kwa ki we twa mi she ni in miss ni bi pi wo ya na nye ni kola na me ke na yo ye UK the bomb boxing she be ni ya no fa me ke ye ojo he konko na ke ye ba you be UK na me no eje me but echo ini no ni me ni ta she no 26 ka ji bi ani ba 30 ye ni da no me fa ni o ye ni na ga ba bi ke me ba because ni no me fa na ma bi mi alone na man e ba share ko you are training for fire one year call nka me le taxi rest in peace with am pe what wa te me amega me hey wa big be police aka wa be je amega da bi because minister what te ngo ke ma ke keji o no box on your phone ni be like ma nshilo jena se le wo rest in peace ego ona Ghana ko e bi na otu no ka ba je oni jam we she da ne ka ke she keji o ke bet ko ba aba receive ka gbe na ka gbe na foda aka me expect aka she na me ha award me po nkadena ni phone like eh na no na ha award e po na cha me kai ni po e Ghana no me no keji o no te no ano ona na ha so ga wa me kai ni po ni in no match kenje video se ko me ishi pepe in blewa in no banta shi keji te ni achede me in ba omo inye makunse ni ko lebe no ko ni pa ni ke feda with sama mi ayen ni ke mo ba no ke 6 months na no forance ni ko ni ya me le check and stop na pa te no don ya ke la ke je with ni shi ni ta o shika ni ke ko abashia ni pa ko ko iwo.
Are you still active in boxing?
Me no lolo.
Wow.
Me no lolo. Ken jinja ke torana ye ko bi shi ke ni ma mi le ona ke ni ke no ko jino ni chu.
Wow. General, you know, I can't
even that when she travels outside, at times the fight, she's a bantamweight, but they'll give her a lightweight to fight, and she has come ready and she has to fight because they can't spoil the fight or say able to go, so she has to fight. Wow. And when she's that the ones are going more, she'll say she's done enough, then she'll stop the fight. Wow. But she has to fight against people who are heavier than her most of the time.
You know, and she recounted how they virtually left her. Nothing coming from that. Whose responsibility is this? Let's not show anybody. Say it here.
Again, it's Ghana. It's the media in particular because we honor our heroes. We honor the sports heroes. And so we should make more research. The media make more research and look out for our heroes. What we have done well for the past years, for the past year. And when we are honoring, let's be fair in honoring everybody and every sector. Because people have sacrificed.
What about institutions? I mean, even governments, what are they doing?
No, they must help. The corporate Ghana, the companies, they must support the media so we can honor our heroes and heroines. Ghana has talent, but we don't. It's about the management and the administration. As you have some administrators who don't know about sports, but they are in sports.
That's true. That's true. And in this manner, look, there is one man that, even though we don't belong to the same tradition politically, but I admire the man. I won't lie to you. That's Don's Promotions. I think he's doing fantastic work in that. Don's, I'm putting a challenge before you. I know that you are taking your form. You're actually filing to become an MPP. Is it what rep? MPP parliamentary candidate. I hope that you get it. Yes, I'm stating it here categorically because I see that you're doing a lot for boxing. And I will entreat you as well to get people like Chavez in your custody. I've seen a lot of boxers in your stables, but I'm yet to see a woman. So I'm entreating you. And of course, I know that you win. I'm stating it here. Yes, you win. You win and become the parliamentary candidate. Nilante's constituency. Yes. Okay. Yes. I think he's contesting with Bannerman. Yes, okay, yes, he's contesting with Bannerman in that regard. Of course, look, I am vouching for you. I say it here because I see that you're doing a lot of good work. So I'm endorsing your candidature, not too waste about it, knowing that you do a lot for boxing when you get that portfolio. Also knowing that people like Yako Chavez, you take care of them as you've been doing with the other boxers. Of course, I don't know what to say again, but we do have to shift our attention a bit. General,
not tonight, the Fist of Fury.
Yes. Sami, look, we're going to do a little bit on a young chap, but tell me about Fist of Fury. It's the finals. Tell me something about it. What's happening?
Today is the finals, and everybody should be there. If you don't have anywhere to go, be at the Bukom Box this evening. If you don't have anywhere to go, come with your girlfriend, come with your husband, come with your whatever, and come and watch good boxing. We'll give you a juvenile. You see the under 15 years, under 12 years, they'll be fighting. We have the amateurs too. Classic bosses. Last week at the North Wembley, it was brutal. Wow. Amateur boxers. Good fight, good boxing.
The patronage was great.
Very great. And we have the professionals too. And tomorrow, Lama Promotions, they are doing the promotion side of the boxing.
Anthony Kelman.
Papa. We have a boxer like Michael Bullet.
Yeah, one bullet
Right. Who Melody. And other good boxers. So if you have,
and he beat my boxer Sheriff Quay on the day. I was very surprised.
Yeah, you know that time Sheriff Quay, he said it was spiritual, but it's not spiritual. There's no doing boxing. There's no doing sports.
But I saw things. So,
what did you see?
I saw things.
Then maybe your eyes was.
I was on anyway. But that's it. But Sheriff Quay is coming back big time. I watched him the last time. With box office promotion, and he did well.
And Sam trained well for that fight. Was focused. Okay, had good advices, from many people.
I still don't understand why he went for that fight, because I thought that he was a nature above and some. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. Sammy, there's another boxer who is fighting on the night. A boxer I like so much, Selassie from Bronze Gym, yeah, a very good boxer.
He's one of the bombers.
Yes, and I'm counting on him to win the medal.
I wish he wins and goes to the Royal Frank Games, because that will encourage him. You know, the Royal Frank Games is a platform for our boxers to go and showcase what they have.
That's true,
and I'm sure it will be the medal, like I said, and it will boost Ghana. You know, as we prepare for the 2023.
Wow,
we have to get a vision.
That's true,
and think about future. 2023, as we are here right now, we should think about 2023 and beyond, not just today.
That's true. Yeah. You are executive member of Ultimate Skills. What's happening with Ultimate Skills? Tell us about it.
We are still on it. We are still on it. No, we are going to the communities. Looking out for the talents. It's not to get the talents. We want best of the best, not just anybody.
Okay,
best of the best. So we go to the communities. At Amasama, we'll be going to Dansuman, coming to Mampubi, Kolegono, other places. We're going to every community, even Bukum. We'll come there to come and see those who have skills. And if you can juggle the ball, come with the ball, if the ball lose you, you can juggle the ball, chest, head, play with the ball. So it's coming on live. We are planning towards it. It's coming on live. And there are big prizes for it. Big prizes for it. Traveling and other things for it.
Okay. Your final words, Yako.
Like a medals.
Yes. This medal, how did you get it?
In Australia.
Okay. What was the occasion?
Championship.
Oh, okay. Wow, as you can see, she actually got it from Australia. That's big. I mean, she's well traveled as a boxer. And this one
from German.
Wow. What was the occasion?
In Russia, sorry.
Yes, I see some Russian language, as you can see at the back. Yes. What was the occasion?
What at?
Wow. Wow.
What at? This one's what at?
Do we even know about it? Look, look, this one, in as much as I blame people, I think we are also part of it. Look, I have to do a story on it, and definitely we'll do a story on it on Boxing Ghana. No two ways about it. I think that we are not doing her any justice. Of course, this one I've shown it to you already. The women actually honoring you. That's really nice. That's really great. But what about now? Because of time.
Because of time. But talk about medals. This evening we have medals for our boxers too.
At the Feast of Fury.
Yeah. Wow. That's what the medals.
Wow. This is nice.
Bronze, silver.
So it's right here first on Ultimate Skills HSTV, the best sports morning show talking about boxing, football, whatever. Yes, you saw it here. This is it. These are the medals that will be issued tonight.
Our sponsors will give them cash.
Wow.
Yeah. So
and these are big sponsors,
Yeah. We have Goya, we have GMPC,
big nuts. These are people who got money.
Yeah.
Yes, they should also invest in the boxers as well. That would be so great. But of course, from boxing to another boxing, there's a young chap who is doing fantabulously well for Ghana, raising the mother flag high in all the way US of A. He's a 4-time US national champion and a 2-time back-to-back Olympic champion. Talking about Joseph Arinonja Jr. They call him Jojo. Let's go check out what he did for the police department, and now he's a brand ambassador for the Chicago Police Department. Let's go check out in this short insert. When we are back, we talk more.
I met Jojo and his dad Joseph a couple of years ago at a Jesse White event, and it struck me then that Jojo is a real inspiration to younger kids. He's a boxer, very good at his craft. But more importantly, he just shows you what can happen when you put your mind and effort into things. I think it's important for people like myself and other leaders to show him encouragement and support, because he can be an inspiration to other kids to follow in his footsteps. So he's coming by today because he won the Junior Olympics, and I wanted to see his gold medal. So he has graciously agreed to come by, so we could just catch up a little bit. And I'm excited to see his gold medal.
Message that I have is just if you put your mind into something and you keep on dreaming about it and make sure that you understand what you want to do, that dream and what you want to become can be your reality, and you can just that'll be your future.
Oh boy, don't you love that? A whole Chicago Police Department talking about the police chief endorsing this boy. He's actually a brand ambassador to that effect. We should all be happy and I mean, look, Ahmed, you first of all, let me introduce Ahmed Nazer. You know him. He's a sports analyst, serious pundit, very good part of Ultimate Sports here on HS Television. Indeed, you can call him controversial, but look, he's like Muftar. He says it like it is. He holding no grudges. Says it like it, point blank. Ahmed, very much welcome to the studio, and many thanks that you're able to join us in such a short notice. But you see this young chap like that, lifting Ghana so high. And of course, the messages are coming thick and fast. I'll read them. That's a promise. I'll read them. Yes. And what comes to your mind? What would you say to a person like this to encourage him?
Well, Sammy, I mean, having watched the documentary and then having seen some...
Not to catch you, I was hoping to have an interview with the GBF president so that you have his say, but obviously because of Asufache, right? Yesterday's boxing that they had in Ada, he's been very stressed up, and I just have to let him rest for a bit. But of course, we'll try and bring him in studio, and of course, Richie Comey as well. Hopefully next week. Yes, Ahmed, you're on.
Yeah. So I mean, having watched the documentary and seen some videos on YouTube here and there, it just tells you what you can actually produce when there's a lot of investment. And I've always been saying this: when there's a lot of encouragement. For a young chap to be poached by the Chicago, police department, taking into account of the crime rate in Chicago, taking this young man, letting him be the mouthpiece.
At least not less than 15 people die every week.
Yeah. Gosh. And so the point is that you're telling them, okay, if you channel your energy into something other than violence, just like this young man has done, at the end of the day, you may end up being a pride of your country. And also, it just goes back to what we've been saying. It's much more about investment. It's much more about coaching the kids, letting them understand that, listen, once you put your talent here, you train hard, you're obviously very much more concerned about what you want to do for your country, you can always make it. And that is something that is lacking here. Having listened to the young lady who was just here, if she had that support, having been to Australia and other things, if the nation were that a bit serious about boxing and have invested some sort of money, just like we did to football, obviously we would have been talking about much more bigger medals. And so the Young Chap documentary just tells us what we've been doing wrong since, introduction of sports in this country. The fact that we've actually made some of the sporting disciplines least financed. I always say that it's not lesser known sports. These are all least financed sports.
Indeed.
Sammy, I want to ask something. Do you think this Awimbolo should fight for Ghana or USA? The next Olympic Games?
I really want to, because the father wants him to fight for Ghana.
Yeah, but he's a USA dream for him. So they are investing in him.
Yes, and they're trying to get him.
That's a very good question. That's a very good question, and that is what
we show our boxers. What they are doing to him. Look at our boxers. They train every day. Nothing. They do cocoa in rubber, plastic, what? Is it fair? Is it fine? our bosses, every month, if you go and see them after training, it's not fine. Who are their opponents or their counterparts or elsewhere are giving everything that is needed to box a champion. Because our Blasters, we didn't prepare them for a championship. We didn't prepare them to be champions, but we're saying that they'll win. Do we have the players who can win before we say they'll win?
Indeed. And the messages are coming thick and fast. This is from Prince, aka Alo GH. It's a sick mentality. So when will we see the importance of our own things? Keep up, HSTV. You are the best. Thank you, Prince. You are also great as well. This one is saying, great show. I always love watching your show because you have great content. I think that the sports ministry must help some of these boxers. That's from Titus. Titus, thank you as well. I'll read this one. It's always a pleasure watching your show. I don't know how you put your contents together, but you are such a gem. Credit to you and your crew. You're doing a fantastic work. Thank you, Cyril. We're very grateful to that effect. You're saying, okay, Kodo Samir Udokan, he's one of the favorite journalists of mine. He should keep on keeping on. Okay, Sami, that's a lady sending it to you. Oh, too bad we've lost this wonderful young man from Gamashi, but we hope God keeps his soul. Okay, that's also from Isaac. We thank you. When you send me the location of your location where you are actually sending the message from. This one is saying that, so when are we going to realize that we only have to invest in our people in order to get the best out of them? First of all, I do not even understand why boxers are encouraged to go and take fight only for them to lose. Your message is very long, but I'll try and summarize this one. So virtually, you are trying to say that we should try and invest in our people and also stop boxers from going to fight just to make the money and all that. Yes. So these are all things that have to do with money. You know, when a boxer is hungry, it's like you. When you are hungry, a hungry man is an angry man. Whatever little that they give you, obviously you will take it. So it's more complicated than you know. You understand? This one is saying that, hi, madam, what I want to tell you is that God time is the best. Okay, you didn't add your name. I guess you're talking about let me talk about that. Yes. You see, and this is basically where our problems come from. I mean, I do understand, I respect everybody's view when it comes to religion, but we grow. I mean, she's not getting any younger. If you're not doing the right investment, if you're not giving her what she needs to become a better boxer, so she can pull the flag high, I don't see where you come in with the God's time is the best. I mean, God's time is the best. It's about investing, giving the lady the funds that she needs. It's about giving her all the equipment that she needs to use for exercising here and there. But if you're always going to sit down and say God's time is the best, when is God's time? That's the point. You cannot run sport with that phrase that God's time is the best. We just need to do the right things at the right time. Make sure that the people who are up and doing have the necessary, funds, which they need in order to make them better boxers. You will love this one. This one is saying that I love the lady. Tell her she should let her faith overcome her fear, for God is with you. Faith does not win games. Ahmed will agree with you that Ahmed likes practicality.
Did you hear that we sent a Malam saying a priest to Egypt?
Yes, I was told about it. Ways and means, of course. So we bring curtains to the boxing side of it. Now we're going to talk football, and Sammy is here. We're going to talk serious. I mean, he writes everything sports. Right about now, let's go check out how a certain Tottenham Hotspur were able to banish all the affairs and for the first time won a trophy. They won the Audi Cup against the very known force, the team with so much rapport, Bayern München, over the week. I think it was on Thursday. So if my producer is ready, we actually will have to check that one out. When we're back, we talk more as well football here on this platform. So even if my producer tries to, okay. So I guess we have the insets now. Yes.
Kovac, though, was giving a bit of ticking off by his boss yesterday after irking on the right-hand side. Looking for the run of Johansson. And there was just a moment of panic among some of the Tottenham. Scooped the ball down the touchline. He's got Lamela waiting in the centre. And Lamela finishes it off. And a very quick, devastating counter-attack from Tottenham Hotspur puts the Premier League side in the lead. George Kevin Nkudu with a delight. or have been entirely sure in his future with all the rumours circulating about him during the deflection, and the referee concurs.
Just on the involvement of Spurs, I mean, the Ericsson question keeps rumbling on.
This is Sissoko bounding forward and finding Lucas Moura, and
This is a really good pick out from Harry Winks. Picks easy.
Brian Bossel. There's a mistake here. Cavada's fouled Sissoko right on the edge of the penalty area. Lamela and Lucas Moura over it. He's the Argentine. I'll elevate it over the wall.
Fijne hoogte voor de keeper. En ook niet helemaal in de hoek. En met zijn traptechniek. Christian Eriksen schiet hem dwars door het midden. Op de knie van Oerreis. Die eigenlijk niet eens hoeft te bewegen. Bayern. Invaller Thiago Alcantara uit stand bijna getrapt. Wacht hij totdat de keeper een hoek kiest. 1-1. Alsof het Engeland-Duitsland is. Harry Kane, zo, die is echt onhoudbaar. Zo doe je dat. Om gelijk te maken voor Bayern. Thomas Müller. Dat lijkt een kopie van de Kane penalty. En dat levert ook die glimlach op. Niet er... Ook hij in die hoek. En daar was Son in de reguliere speeltijd nog tegen Fenerbahce. De openingstreffer Sanchez. Hier zit Gazzaniga dichtbij. Maar het staat weer gelijk. Jack Rolls. En dat doet hij met overtuiging. Dan laat je dus. Wordt het hier 4-4. Lewandowski, jawel. Dus we gaan nog even door. Goed wordt binnengeschoten. Nu weer Spurs. Skip. En ook dit kan. Bij Tottenham, korte aanloop. Tanganga en ook in die hoek. Tottenham. Boateng en Gazzaniga pakt hem. De ervaren Boateng zorgt ervoor dat Tottenham hier wint. Met 6-5 na strafschoppen en dus zijn de...
So you saw it for the first time, Tottenham Hotspur banishing all their bad memories very well this time around. I will seek Ahmed's view very, very soon. But of course, Chelsea also at hand under Frank Lampard, I must say. You know, the funny thing is that they've been having some mixed results here and there, but of course, they say Team Naiye, so we believe Team Naiye. They were able to win 3-2 against Salzburg. Let's go check out that highlights. When we're back, we talk more and also talk about the transfer season. Yeah.
They have a new manager in charge in Jesse March.
Potentially could be that starting 11 against Manchester United. It wouldn't surprise me if we're talking around about...
I couldn't get it completely safe. Chimera again going for goal straight down the throat.
Salzburg are adopting a very similar tactic. There won't be. The passing wasn't particularly great. Talking about a high press, that's something we've become accustomed to.
The game against Reading, he was getting closer to knowing what his starting 11 is.
Amount where he said, Frank, he can play the both in the same team. Will he want to?
This kind of range. Either way, Stankovic will have to be ready, or David Luiz fooled everybody, including his own teammates. This is the time to practice those kind of things.
Not sure that was the right option.
Carrying it forward with players in good position. On he goes. Found Pedro. Touchdown looking for Barkley.
Something nice. He sees it coming a long time, and he has got the technique to get that. Not just anything.
That's a fantastic ball, and there's no flag this time. And it is Pulisic who rolls it into the bottom corner to give Chelsea the lead. What a tidy finish that was. Really well-crafted goal from Chelsea. And a terrific finish from Pulisic too. And on 20 minutes, it's the Blues who strike first.
Well, this is a really, really brilliant finish, but the pass and the run. This is the run we normally see from Pedro, where he goes across the line and darts in, but it's Pedro that's the supplier this time.
Being fouled by Ashimiri, but he carried on anyway. It's great strength from Kovacic and a good pass too. And Pulisic might be in again.
Matt, it's the run, it's the determination.
It's got a penalty and the perfect chance to take a firm. Brilliant from Barkley. What a take, right in the bottom corner. Goalkeeper guessed right, but it was so well put. He's the regular starting striker. It's a good ball in as well. It was flicked toward the near post by Okugawa. He scored in that opening day win for the Rapid Vienna. Japan. Zunzovic swings over the corner and they do get a goal back. David Luiz beaten to the ball, and again Chelsea concede from a corner in pre-season. It's on Buene, the big centre half who'd come up for it, who's got the home side on the board.
This is something that we need to improve on, I think. He spoke to me about 3 headers. It's a run. Kind of funny thing. It's got a run of Kurt Zuma, I think.
Move back.
Kind of similar way the first half started. We can't quite get out at the moment.
It was nearly 3. Daka just starting his run a fraction too.
You can see there, it's just the face of the goal to see what he's trying to do.
Excellent move. Is there a goal at the end of it? No, because Zuma made a great block to deny Koita. Oh, and then a hit from
all sorts of areas that we didn't want to be. Back forward, crossing over.
Back quickly though, Salzburg here. Koita.
Was it? No, it's not exactly cross drive. It's that challenge there. I wonder whether.
Wallop, no saving that. Straight down the middle. Minamino's good start to the season continues. Yeah, about half the deficit. It's 4-2 to Chelsea.
So my 3 colleagues will say that Chelsea team na a year, but if you ask me in Ghana, Chelsea team oh, Charlie, I have a lot to do. By the way, that's opinions. Opinions are like what? The armpits, some can be stinky, others can be freshy. It's a matter of personal hygiene. So, of course, I'm entitled to mine. But Ahmed is here, and General 2 is here. First, Ahmed, your quick comments on that before I introduce my viewers to what's happening as far as the transfer market is concerned.
Well, let's take a look at the Audi Cup. I mean, I had the privilege to have seen all the games. The semi-final games, one between Real Madrid and Tottenham Hotspur, as well as Olympique Lyon. Fenerbahce, and then Bayern Munich. Well, most of these clubs have a lot of work to do before the European season starts. Unfortunately, they don't really have time. EPL is about a week, away from now. Having seen Tottenham Hotspur against Madrid, where they won a 0-0. I was very much more impressed with the recent signing in Ndombele from Olympique Lyon. He marshaled the midfield very well. It tells you why they spent that £50 million sterling on him. And then also, you still have a very old, player, but who's very young. That is in the form of Tottenham Hotspur striker Harry Kane. I mean, he's only 26. But it looks like he's been around forever. Well, that was a very well-taken goal by him against Real Madrid. If you take a look at the performance of Keylor Navas in the Real Madrid post, and I said that had it not been him, probably Madrid would have lost by 7-0. So it's sort of a bit surprising as to why they got, Thibaut Courtois from Chelsea, because I do not think that Thibaut Courtois is any way better than Keylor Navas. Moving on to the game, Bayern Munich against Fenerbahce, they outclassed Fenerbahce by 6-1, and so I wasn't really surprised that the final. Was that very tough, because it was 2 goals apiece until the penalty where Jerome Boateng misses his spot kick.
At the point where 2-0
2 goals up, yeah. So it was all down to the Audi Cup allows you to change as many as 11 players. So you can just bring a new set of team, and so you could see that there was a balance in the first half. Tottenham had the better players, and then Bayern started with some of its fringe players, and then it changed, vice versa in the second half and so. But all in all, you just have to say that Tottenham are much more a bit prime for the season. I think that Niko Kovac has a lot of work to do with Bayern Munich, just because he has some aging stars. You have Jerome Boateng over there and a couple of players who are very old. For Madrid, they have
they're playing the German Cup final
exactly
this evening with Dortmund. Yeah.
Well, that is another game, to comment another time. I do think that Zidane has a lot of work to do this season. What that let us know whether Zidane is tactically a good coach or he was just being a lucky chap with those 3 Champions League trophies. Because if you take a look at the game against Fenerbahce, for instance, one will wonder why Madrid shipped in 3 goals against this Fenerbahce side that considered 6 goals against Bayern Munich. But again, I think Madrid has gone on for a policy where they believe in players who have spent much more time with them other than shipping them out. In the case of Nacho Fernandez, there's no way Nacho Fernandez should be playing for Real Madrid at this stage in his career. He's not good enough. There's a lot of question mark against on Varane as well. You will have there one very good central defender in the form of Sergio Ramos, who's about 32 years old. And so it's a bit surprising as to why Madrid did not go for the likes of Koulibaly or any of the top central defenders, but ended up going for Militao from FC Porto. Zidane has a lot of work to do. As you could see as well, Hazard is way overweight. I mean, I read from Marca, it's about 11 kilos.
Yes.
And that is unacceptable for professional footballer.
He was asked to stream down, then he jumped
to about 11. I mean, and so Madrid has a lot of work to do, because if they are really going to play like what we saw at the Audi Cup, and then their tour in North America, then they'll obviously end up being third again.
Okay, so talking about that, let's go check out what's happening with the transfer market. When we are back, we talk about Kwesi Appiah and Akufo-Addo's decision, then hopefully wrap up and get out of the studio. Let's go check out what's happening as far as the transfer market is concerned. You know that this time around with the English Premier League, you have to buy before the season commences, and the season is just about commencing, just next week. So let's go check it out. When we are back, we talk more. Yes. So far, what's happening in the transfer market? You can see your first transfer list. Obviously, he's going to play for Ajax. They've been doing very well. I must admit, Ajax. The last season, you saw what they did. They nearly got to the finals, and that was very surprising in the Champions League after beating some of the big teams. I mean, the biggest names, as you can mention. But that should tell you that you need to have a good team. A good team is all you need, not about big name players. Yes, big name players wins, but definitely. And there's a lot happening. So, I mean, let me have your bit, even as we roll the transfer, what's been done so far. Let me have your bit on the Chelsea match. Chelsea, are they ripe?
Chelsea, I don't like Chelsea. I don't like Chelsea. I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
Now, when we lose or win, yeah, we did. You know how we are. So
okay.
I'm asking now. I don't like Chelsea. I don't like Man. But I'm happy for Spurs that at least they hold the cup. They win so many cups. And look at the kicks, the penalty kicks that they were playing.
Now watch this wonderful player, Inyan, the Sudanese player. I mean, look, he is one of the best players I've seen. He's going to Reading. But you see the amount that's been quoted for him, 15 million. Yes. Yes.
Where are our players?
So I mean, my problem is that he's an African. He's going for 15 million. That's unfair, because I see this shot that Man United bought. What's his name again?
Harry Maguire. And it's surprising, but it's Mendes as well as Emilio Raiola can come in and demand much more money for you. Players. You do realize that some of the players that are also being purchased by some of the clubs are just overpriced, overrated. You should say there's no way Harry Maguire should go for 80 million pounds sterling, but that's a market. And also, it also tells you that once football is being marketed well, once you put in the right infrastructure, put in right people, you can always, make a lot of money from football. If BT Sport is getting a contract of worth £5 billion sterling just to air Premier League matches, it tells you the work that the English FA as well as the EPL has put in order to get their league where it is. Can we say that about ours? Certainly no. We play this, shoddy, what do you call it? And you wonder what exactly they normalized. It puts you, watching these things puts you in a very uncomfortable situation, and then you start asking yourself, what does the future hold for Ghana football and Ghana sport, as a whole? Because some of these guys are close to the end of their careers, but then they are still being they are being sought after by some of these best clubs in Europe. Our players are here. You hear
Barcelona bought Greece. Is it a good price for their money? 3.5 million.
Well, if you look at the potential of the player and the amount of money, 3.5 million pound, euros, or pound sterling, that is nothing for Barcelona. So obviously they are banking their hopes that in the next 4-5 years.
Purchase Militao.
Yeah, Militao had a very good season with FC Porto. He will still need to put in a lot of muscles, because I've seen him play, and I think that to play at the highest level.
Company decides to go back home. Anderlecht.
The best, farewell he could have dreamed of, except that he didn't win the Champions League. But listen, he's been a fantastic captain for Manchester City. They won the domestic treble. I'm sorry, and listen, looking at this age and the fact that he also had an offer from Anderlecht to be a player coach, there was basically nothing better than that. You're going back home, you have a job, you're still being paid. What else?
Okay, so there's a Ghanaian contention here. Bernard Tepete, of course, he's going for 2.5 million and he's going to Schalke 04. At least Sammy will be happy. Sammy, you're happy?
I'm happy, yeah. You should have better of the Black Stars.
Oh, okay. The politics of the Black Stars. We'll be talking about that in like a little bit.
Well, we know him. We know him. And they bring people like Samuel who don't know him. We don't know, as if we don't want to market him. That's what I'm saying. What did he contribute?
Yeah.
You will say he's an empty, playing at the right position. How? There's no part say he's good. I don't see his goodness. Or I don't know how people would have what the game.
Well, they'll tell you the football people have a different lens, and you don't see it. And you see, when you want to start talking about,
they had a good, they also saw it, but they was just on the pitch playing. How? You see things though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Matthew Valbuena, he's going to Lyon.
I mean, for free. He's old. He's getting to the end of his career. If you're going to get a club where I want it, it's very difficult to see players retiring. Some of them end up crying here and there. And so, like we say, old wine.
Better.
Sometimes they can help you you never know. So it's all good for him, I guess.
So your messages are coming thick and fast. Indeed, yes.
Before we go, let me remind our fans and our viewers about tonight's boxing.
You mean the book of Fist of? Yes, I'll give you the time.
The rates.
The rates.
Yeah.
Oh, today they are charging.
No, yeah, we are charging because the arena is not easy to have. It's not very expensive.
I'll give you the opportunity. Yes. But let's talk about the black. My producer said I should tell you that you pay that he's part of your team. Definitely, that's the least. Of course. But let's talk about the meeting between Kwesi Appiah and the president. I don't know what you think though, but Ahmed will first give me his submission on that. First of all, was it necessary?
It wasn't necessary. I mean, the point is that, and I've always said that Kwesi Appiah is not good enough for the Black Stars. Take it or leave it. I mean, everyone has their own opinion. It is all, it's good for us to support local coaches. But let us take a look at how many coaches that Kwesi Appiah has understudied and what exactly is brought to the Black Stars. Kwesi Appiah was at the helm of affairs when we had arguably the biggest disgrace of all time in Brazil. He comes here, all the monies that we turn the Black Stars, he's been to 2 Nations Cup finals, right? I mean, that's if I'm right. But let's just look at the play of the Black Stars. What exactly if he's living today, what is he living with us? He's just not good. Tactically, he's bankrupt. He's not just good enough. And it is surprising that you have politics interfering with sports again. Any serious country, take a look at Cameroon. Clarence Seedorf and his assistant manager, have been booted out. Doesn't matter. It's not about the names. It's about the performance on the field of play.
The president says he wants local content.
Listen, even has a full current coach, Kim Grant is better than Kwesi Appiah.
But he's a Ghanaian, so that's
So my point is that just do not. Yeah, I mean, yes, that's another thing. just don't retain Kwesi Appiah. Just for the good of Ghana Black Stars, just don't. I mean, we can go on and talk about Kwesi Appiah, but what exactly has he brought to the Black Stars? It's a team that is always controversies. Even the man when he's on the touchline, there's no. Listen, he doesn't inspire the players, and yet Ghanaians people, just because of political affiliation, are still hell bent on keeping Kwesi Appiah. We are going to continue this way and cry for Cup of Nations glory for the next 50 years if we are going to continue behaving the way we are behaving. Kwesi Appiah just needs to go. Yes, listen, we can say that he came, brought some players in. We thank him for that. The time has come for him to move on. If the contract, we take a look at the contract, all the clauses in there. If there's any money we're supposed to give him, we tell him goodbye. The point is that do we are we honestly interested in Black Stars becoming a better brand, playing a better football, or we're just interested in saying that we have a local coach that is in the helm of the Black Stars?
That's interesting. That's a big question that I'm sure.
Local coaches, Marcel Sali, he said he's coming 2021. Some time ago, he said it. So let's pray that he comes. You see, as a coach, you must get luck. If you don't have the luck with the team, you want to another problem.
Well, see,
and you must get a charisma. You know, if you don't have one to, if you relationship with your technical men, look at the other coaches. You know, they're African. Other coaches in their technical men, they will look at Tunisia. They will try to come in and talk to the coach. Look at Algeria. Their coach and the technical men, the relationship, you know, very cordial, very smooth. Look at our coach, you're there alone. They appear who cannot go to you and go and tell him something. You know, he must allow it. You see, if he doesn't allow it, don't come to him. He must allow it. So our coach,
but Sammy again, another deficiency that you see in the Black Star setup is the fact that we do not have local players. Why don't you have local players? It's because we have found a way to bring local football down. You take a look at the Tunisians. How many of them are local players? The majority of the players are the likes of the 12 du Sahel and all these African sports. You take a look at the Egyptians.
Club de Tunis,
they have local players. You take a look at the Algerians, USM Algiers and all these players. These clubs have. What of the Black Stars? Only one player, and that was in the person of Kotoko's goalkeeper, which to me is better than our starting goalkeeper. Are you trying to tell me that these defenders, these lateral defenders, we couldn't find the likes of William Denchi and some of the left backs playing local at the normalization committee and league? Couldn't have filled, played better than them? What exactly was the contribution of Didayu? I mean, it's about time we revamp the whole setup. We drop.
So do you subscribe to the argument that Kosiapia must go? The legacy, the hierarchy of the DIU and Asamoah must also be uprooted. Probably consider.
It is long overdue. It is long overdue. It is long overdue. Asamoah and all that who are proud to the Cup of Nations was unnecessary. He needs to exit. The DIU, yes, he gave us an 20 World Cup. He's been playing well for the Black Stars. The last tournament was not good enough. He needs to understand that he's old. All these guys need to go out. The John Boys and listen. If we need to disband the whole team and come back 4 years later and win a tournament, I'm up for that. We saw the Nigerians. When there was an interference that FIFA gave them, but said, okay, fair enough, we'll take it. What did they come up with? They said that if you're a local club owner and you cannot pay your players $1,000 equivalent at the end of the month, you should cease owning the club. What happened? They went to the Cup of Nations and won.
$1,000 is over 5,000. Tell you that. And the Nigerian government is involved. Paying players.
You need to make sure. You just need to make sure that.
I know what it too about the Ghanaians. Whenever we are going to be for the third position, we say for the third year, then we put in our everything to go and win the third. And they won the third and they were happy. Ghana third, we say no, we will not even play well. Even the fans are not happy to watch the third place match, which is not good. You know.
Indeed, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to the Black Stars. I have my own opinion. I think that Kosiapia is a coach, but not a manager. And in this day and age, you need that, that correlation. It's very, very important if you have to succeed as a coach. But are you a footballer? Are you that good with the skills? Do you want a better platform to showcase what you can do so that people will scout you all over the world? A better pitch to play on, not the ones that we see at our backyard. Then this is what you should do. Check it out. So as you can see, that short code, it's *713* then 3293. Just dial it. Just dial it. I mean, after that, just dial the hash key and just send it. And follow the prompt. Everything there. Trust me, that is it. That is your best bet to being ushered into the international scene, having so many scouts pruning after you, trying to get your signature. If you are that good, if you're that talented, this is your best bet, trust me, here on HS Television. It's actually the ultimate skills. That's what I'm telling you about. So that's the short code for you. It's free. So just do it and get yourself subscribed to this particular all important platform. My final comment before my guests come in and sign out is that, look, the sports ministry, you're going to have to sit up. Why do I say so? The Taekwondo people, they were actually here in arms trying to get on sets. to talk about certain grievances. Not just them alone. The other so-called less finance force, they've been here in arms, and they really want to strike. That's how serious it is getting. So if you can actually spend close to about 5 million on the Black Stars for their shambolic performance, then definitely you should be able to curtail some of these things, because that small amount of money can do a lot for other so-called less finance force. So I'm entreating you, the minister, kindly pay attention to them. Otherwise, we bring them on set, and you know what happens from that. So let me have your final comments, Ahmed, as well. Yes.
We're planning a demonstration before the NSA and the IGCC, that the International Games Committee came out there and implemented the games going.
Talking about boxing, eh?
Yeah, no, not only boxing. There are disciplines who wanted to join.
Wow.
So that we want to demonstrate, or won't go at all, so that the ministers and their children will go and represent Ghana.
You boycott it here.
Yeah. That's the best way. So if you want us to go, the disciplines to go and win for Ghana, give us the chance, give us the opportunity, let them go. Because others have prepared. If you don't want Kwesi to go, why should Kwame go?
Yeah, that's true.
Why not go at all?
That's not fair.
Yeah.
So tell me about the amount, the Bukong Fist of Fury. How much is it going?
Okay, it's 10 cities for popular stand and 20 Ghana for VIP or the ringside. It's easy.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. So you have 10 cities for the popular stand and 20 Ghana cities for the popular stand, for the ringside or VIP. So everybody's a VIP. So
once again, run through the prices for people.
10 cities for popular stand and 20 cities.
Just 10 cities for popular stand.
The ringside. Come to the ringside, come and see good boxing. You know, our boss are very good.
Wow.
Like I say,
as one nation is representing, right?
As well as representing.
So top notch. It's even. I'm sure that Richard Comey will be around. So just come.
It's also representing. He's not with us. He likes boxing a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the deputy minister. Okujeto.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, Ahmad, final comments.
Well, I mean, we should look forward to a very interesting European season. Some of the transfers, we're still looking forward to it being completed. We certainly don't know where Neymar will end up. We don't know where Pogba will end up. There's a story circulating this morning that he actually pulled out of one of Manchester United's warm-up games because he wants to force his way to Real Madrid. I've also, this morning it came out that Real Madrid are now interested in Bruno Fernandes, as well as one of the young chaps, all in order to beef up their midfield. And for me, when I get a bit emotional when I talk about local sport, and that is because I'm a very staunch House of Folk fan. And if the local game is local football is being done, well, then obviously I'll have the opportunity to see my boys winning games. But as it stands now, nobody even knows when we are going to play a league. And when you take a look at other sporting disciplines like boxing and table tennis, like tennis itself, you don't see any sort of commitment from the nation. There's a sports ministry. All the monies that have been thrown on the Black Stars, you wonder what $10,000 can actually do to the Table Tennis Association. Again, if you take a look at the female national team, when they're going to the World Cup, do they receive the same amount of money as their male counterpart? I've always been saying that, yes, your revenue will determine how much money you're giving. But when the money is being given by the state, which quote unquote is coming from the taxpayers' pocket, then it should be equally distributed. It shouldn't be gender biased. If we're paying Black Stars $10,000 to win a single game at AFCON, then the Black Queens deserve equal $10,000 because it is coming from the taxpayers' money. But if the revenue is being given out of how much viewership we are getting, then the Black Stars certainly can be paid much more. And so all of these are all things that we need to.
Some people pray for Black Stars to lose.
Yeah, this is some of the things that we need to take a look at and then make things work. It is better for the nation because if you draw a game and they win pay $5,000, whereas the Black Queens, even when they win, it's
when we meet in occasions like this, time becomes our biggest enemy. Just when the show is getting interesting, we do have to sign off and get out of the studio. But let me say this. Well, first of all, condolences to the family of Herbert Nipapo Alute Kofi. Of course, we'll definitely be there to actually support them in every aspect all the way. Of course, also to the families of Francis Loko as well. We wish you all the best. Of course, we'll be there representing as well. Then finally, I'll say congratulations to a friend in the media, James Sowa, who is getting married this afternoon. All the journals are there inside Trade Fair. It's a coded location indeed. So that's it. My name has been Sammy Ofusini. Do join me same time next week. I'm grateful. And of course, like I always say, a positive anything is better than a negative something. Bye for now and have a great weekend. God bless you.